Welcome to another Moz Play video. This is Moz Mojito, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with Lightyear Frontier. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're back here with Lightyear Frontier. So where we last left off, I was in the middle of building up this farm here. I have a small little plot right over here by kind of the ocean sea area. And we have a couple objectives off to the left side. It's kind of like the tutorial that's guiding you through the process of, I guess, getting started in the game. We still got quite a few restoration projects that we got to do, as you can see, from Edge Cliffs, Pine Heights, and so on. But right now I'm working on the bottom three objectives, which is build your workshop shed, and then there's a couple machines that I also have to put down. So trying to position those in such a way that they fit in this small plot of land. I could have went bigger, but just starting off, getting comfortable with the game, decided to go with a very small farm and just kind of pack it in tight with the machines and storage that I need until I can get a little bit more comfortable with expanding the size of the farm. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. I got plenty of wood on me, so I'm going to be dropping that wood off at all the construction things, but I still have to go out and pick up the remaining items I need to finish out the construction. So whether that's aluminum or stones or other things, I'll have to go out and explore and get those items. At the same time, my farms are coming in pretty decently, but some of them have weeds, so I will have to go ahead and take care of pulling those weeds too. But right now we're low on water. We're going to go ahead and suck in some of this ocean or sea water and get back to working on our farm.
Morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. I'm feeling really good about today. Bet we'll run into something amazing.
Okay, so going around here, trees are coming in nice and full here. We got quite a few noxious weeds that we have to go ahead and pull from the farm. I'm not sure why that one's shaking. Must be a glitch in the system, but occasionally you will get these events. I've noticed where some weed seeds will just start coming in and just taking over your farmland. So you have to go out and pull all those weeds out once the event is over. Especially, usually you get a notification on the screen that the event is over. But if you don't do that, your crops just will not grow. So we're going to go ahead and harvest all this polyberry, which is used for quite a few things, but it is like one of your starting crops when you're first starting off the game. You can also find them in the wild. That's how you're going to get a lot of seeds so that you can make your own polyberry. But we got a couple other crops growing in. I do like these decorative boxes around the trees. I might end up building some more of those, but I'm going to make sure that all of our crops are nice and watered, given that nice dark brown color, so you know that soil is damp. Problem is I have to constantly go out to the sea to refill my water tanks, so that's why you see me oftentimes doing a little bit of farming, a little bit of watering, then running right back over to the ocean to fill up my water tank. So we're going to go ahead and finish this up and just kind of keep going from there. I may have to go back out and do some more harvesting for stone and other materials that I need.
Wakey, wakey, partner.
All right, so day 9, I was able to get all my machines finished. We got a little intro message every time a new day starts. We usually get the rise and shine message from your friendly computer voice up in the sky. But all the machines are completed. As you can see on the left side, when my quests come back up, I'm able to make some polybearer oil right now, which is a sub ingredient for some other things. But most of the quests that I have right now are restoration quests, so that's going to require me to go out and do some exploration. I only have one thing that I need to finish building. That's this blue item here, which is the upgrade depot, which is what's going to allow me to add some parts and pieces on to my my robot, make it a lot more efficient for me to do my gathering and for me to do my exploration. Also have a task feeding animal, so that's just basically looking for any random wild animal and giving them something that they usually like. Usually polyberries work pretty good, but every animal has different preference for food. So we're going to continue to use our machine here to use up all these polyberries that I have, make as much oil as I can. I still have to do some weeding. As you can see, the weeds kind of grow here with a vengeance. And then I'm going to have to go around and water my crops, because with the start of a new day means dry soil. So we got to make sure that that soil stays nice and moist so that we can keep getting a good harvest in each day. Okay, so one of the things that we needed was some aluminum. So we got some aluminum deposits here. So that's going to help us out. We're going to go ahead and turn those into aluminum rods, which is one of the key building pieces that we needed for that upgrade depot that we're trying to finish out. So I'm going to go ahead and hammer some of these down here and get as many of the deposits as I can. I think they do respawn in. It takes a certain amount of time before they reappear on the map. But that should be what I need to finish up this. Once I turn them into the objects I need to finish up that upgrade depot.
and shine, Exo-Farmer. The decorating you did yesterday really lit up the place. It's really beginning to feel like a home.
Okay, so now that we have our upgrade depot, we can look at some of the mech upgrades. We also have some customization options here. Really going to put some points here into farming, but farming, gathering, traversal, all of them are some really good areas that you can drop some points into. It really just depends on the style of gameplay that you're focused on, whether you want to farm or explore or just go around harvesting resources all day. So that's going to really make that determination where you put your initial points in. I don't have, this is not a point system. This is actually a resource system. So each of these upgrades costs a certain amount of resources. And it's just a matter of making sure that you have enough, to get that upgrade. We also have the customization option here. You can change the style of your mech, if you have the right resources to do that, the color and the appearance and everything. So that's pretty much going to be what the upgrade center does for you. Now, it does put you in that first-person view, so if you prefer not to play in that view, every time you're in the upgrade center or you're off your mech just doing some farming, you will automatically go into first-person mode. So if that is a problem, I advise you stay in the mech so that you can stay in that top-down third-person view. All right, so we got a couple things going. But at this point, I think we've been playing for a decent amount of time. We're going to go ahead and put a bookmark in the video, come back and continue to expand our farm and do some exploration around this world. So as usual, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.